you know that about 1 in 4 babies are born with congenital heart disease? Understanding the disease and the effects of the disease will help to eliminate the consequences of the disease. Like many other diseases, congenital heart disease has the likelihood of impacting everyone, whether it's you, your children, your relatives, or your friends. I have taken multiple health classes such as anatomy and physiology, and in college I plan on majoring in nursing. I am very interested in the medical field as well as the diseases and disorders that are impacting everyone. Congenital heart disease is a serious disease that shapes lives of individuals worldwide. In my speech, I will focus on the causes of this disease as well as the types of defects, the symptoms, and the treatments. I bet you are wondering what congenital heart disease is. In the article, What Are Congenital Heart Defects?, the author states that it is present from birth and affects how the blood is flowing through the heart, and it affects the structure of the heart. Also in this article, it says that it's due to a combination of genes and factors. These factors can be environmental factors, diet, health conditions, and medication the mother is taking. According to the American Heart Association, there are many risks such as maternal binge drinking. This is associated with increased risks of cardiac defects in unborn babies. Now, what are the symptoms of this disease? The article, What Are Congenital Heart Defects?, says that the symptoms of the baby depends on the defect and the severity of the disease, and some symptoms are even unseen. However, there are common symptoms among these people, such as irregular heartbeat, increased risk of infection, as well as weakness in the heart. There are different types of congenital heart disease, such as ventricular septal defect, which is this, or VSD, and is the most common, accounting for nearly 20.1% of all Americans and adults and babies. Also, hypoplastic right heart syndrome is the least common, with only 2.2% of adults and babies. Let's focus on a specific defect, VSD, or ventricular septal defect. The article Ventricular Septal Defect states that this is a hole in the heart that occurs between the walls of the ventricles and causes blood to pass from one chamber into the other chamber. This causes oxygen-rich blood to be pumped back into the lungs instead of out of the body, causing the heart to work harder. Symptoms of VSD are poor eating, fast breathing, breathlessness, and easy tiring. To fix this, a lot of time they will do surgery. With the increased use of medical technology and research, people with congenital heart disease live longer lives and healthier lives. American Heart Association stated that 25% of live births require invasive treatments in the first year of life. The most common treatments for this disease is surgery and cardiac catheterization, while other procedures are used as well. In order to replace the defect, surgery is needed to help the blood flow again. According to What Are Congenital Heart Defects, cardiac catheterization is a long tube that is placed into the blood vessels that go into the heart, and it measures and takes pictures as well as does tests and repairs the defects. In conclusion, I focused on the causes as well as the type of defects, the symptoms, and the treatment options for babies. Congenital heart defect can impact everyone's life, as well as yours, children's, relatives, and friends. Knowing the causes, the symptoms, and the treatment options can better inform you of the disease and how it can impact lives around you.